Lord Shiva said, "O Parvati, please listen attentively as I share with you the glories of the 14th chapter of Srimad Bhagavad Gita." In Simhal Dweep was a king of the name Vikram Betal. One day, when he was going to the forest for hunting, he took his son and 2 hunting dogs along with him. When he reached the forest, he released one dog to chase a rabbit. When that dog was chasing it, the rabbit looked as if it was flying. Running and running, the rabbit reached a beautiful hermitage which was very peaceful. The deer were sitting happily under the shade of the trees, while the monkeys were joyfully feasting on the fruits overhead. Tiger cubs played delightfully with baby elephants, and snakes slithered gracefully over the peacocks. In this enchanting forest resided the great sage Vatsa, who devoted himself to worshipping Lord Sri Krishna by reciting the 14th chapter of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Near the ashram of Maharaja Vatsa, one of his disciples was washing his feet while chanting the 14th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. The earth at that spot became wet. Just then, the rabbit came running and slipped in the mud. In an instant, the rabbit transformed into a celestial being. An airplane descended, picked him up, and took him off to the heavenly planets. Shortly after, that dog arrived there in search of the rabbit, but he too slipped in the mud. Giving up his canine form, that dog also attained a celestial body and was taken off to the heavenly planets. Observing these events, Maharaja Vatsa's disciple began to laugh. King Vikram Betal, having witnessed those amusing events, asked that Brahmana, "How could the rabbit and dog ascend to heaven right before our eyes?" The Brahmana replied, "In this forest resides a great sage named Vatsa, who has fully mastered his senses and is always engaged in chanting the 14th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. I am his disciple, and by his grace I am continually devoted to chanting the 14th chapter of Srimad Bhagavad Gita." As a result of the rabbit and dog slipping in the mud, which had been dampened by the water that washed my feet, they both attained the higher planets. Now I will tell you the reason behind my laughter. In Maharashtra, there is a town called Pratudhak. There lived a Brahmana named Keshava, known for his extreme cruelty. His wife Vilobhana was known for her loose morals and enjoyed the company of other men. This infuriated Keshava and he killed her. In her next life, Vilobhana was reborn as that dog, and that Brahmana Keshava, due to his sinful activities, became that rabbit. Lord Shiva said, after hearing the glories of the 14th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, King Vikram Betal started to recite this chapter every day. When he gave up that body, he went to Vaikuntha, where he could serve eternally the lotus feet of Lord Vishnu.